Did you know that saving your first $1,000 in the United States is not about earning more money, but about making smarter decisions with the money you already have? Welcome to the Dollar Pilot, where we guide you step by step toward financial freedom. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can realistically save $1,000 fast, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. The first thing you need to understand is awareness, because most people don't actually know where their money goes every month. So start by tracking every single expense for the next 7 days, whether it's coffee, food delivery, subscriptions, gas, or small impulse purchases. And you'll quickly notice patterns that are quietly draining your money without adding real value to your life. Once you identify those leaks, the next step is cutting unnecessary expenses immediately. And this doesn't mean sacrificing your happiness, it simply means removing what doesn't truly matter, like unused subscriptions, frequent takeout meals, or impulse shopping, and replacing those habits with smarter alternatives, such as cooking at home, brewing your own coffee, or using free entertainment options, which can easily save you hundreds of dollars within a month. Now let's talk about one of the fastest ways to boost your savings, which is increasing your income. Because while cutting expenses helps, earning extra money accelerates your progress significantly. And in the US, there are many beginner-friendly side hustles you can start quickly, like food delivery, freelancing online, selling unused items from your home, or even doing small gigs in your local community. And the key here is not to overthink it. Just start with something simple and commit to earning an extra $50 to $100 per day for a short period. Because even working a few extra hours in the evening or weekends can push you toward that $1,000 goal much faster than you expect. Another powerful strategy is setting a clear and urgent goal, because when your brain knows exactly what you're working toward, you become more disciplined. So instead of saying, "I want to save money," say, "I will save $1,000 in 30 days," and break that down into smaller targets, like saving $33 per day, which suddenly makes the goal feel achievable and realistic. Automation is another game changer, and while it might sound simple, it's incredibly effective. So set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings account every week, even if it's a small amount, because when saving becomes automatic, you remove the temptation to spend that money, and over time, it builds consistency without requiring constant effort. At the same time, you should create a basic budget, not something complicated, just a simple plan where you prioritize your needs, limit your wants, and allocate a portion towards savings. And a popular method you can follow is the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% goes to essentials like rent and groceries, 30% to personal spending, and 20% to savings. But if your goal is to save $1,000 fast, you can temporarily adjust this to increase your savings rate by cutting back more aggressively on non-essential spending. One of the most overlooked strategies is using cash instead of cards for certain expenses, because studies and real-life behavior show that people tend to spend less when they physically see their money leaving their hands. So try using cash for categories like food or entertainment for a few weeks, and you'll likely notice a significant reduction in spending. You should also take advantage of cashback apps, discounts, and rewards programs that are widely available in the US, because these small percentages add up over time and effectively reduce your overall expenses, helping you reach your savings goal faster without changing your lifestyle too drastically. Another quick win is decluttering your home and selling items you no longer use, because most people have hundreds of dollars sitting around in the form of unused electronics, clothes, or furniture, and platforms like online marketplaces make it easier than ever to turn those items into cash within days, giving you an immediate boost toward your $1,000 target. It's also important to stay consistent and avoid the all-or-nothing mindset, because you don't need to be perfect to succeed. You just need to keep moving forward. Even if you have a day where you spend more than planned, don't quit. Just get back on track the next day and continue building momentum. Another mindset shift that can help you is focusing on long-term benefits rather than short-term comfort, because every dollar you save today is a step closer to financial security, less stress, and more freedom in the future. And when you start seeing your savings grow, it creates a positive feedback loop that motivates you to keep going. You should also consider temporarily reducing large expenses if possible, such as negotiating bills, switching to cheaper service plans, or even sharing costs with roommates if that fits your situation, because even small reductions in fixed expenses can make a big difference over a month. And finally, remember that saving your first $1,000 is not just about the money, it's about building the habit and discipline that will carry you forward into bigger financial goals, like paying off debt, investing, and creating multiple income streams. Because once you prove to yourself that you can do this, you gain confidence and control over your financial future. So start today. Track your spending, cut what you don't need, earn extra income where you can, stay consistent, and focus on your goal. Because your first $1,000 is not only possible, it's the foundation of everything that comes next. And if you found this helpful, make sure to follow the Dollar Pilot for more real, practical money strategies that actually work in the United States.